quite a long time. It's just me. Figure it out what I do. Because it's gonna open eventually anyways. Sure. Last thing we did was we got into the ancient ruins land. So let's make sure. Hi. So I think our plan will be exploring that area. Wait, we should probably upgrade some stuff. Do that. Because we'll have to do I might make a pin for all the different things. Upgrade them to quantum slimes. Might do that. Which you guys don't know quantum slimes yet, but we'll get there. We'll deal with it. We'll do this. Oh no. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we currently have 2, 4, 6, 8. Gosh. And then be 10, 12, 14, 16. Wait. I'm not counting that right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think we get 2 new ones. So we just get the 1. Okay. I wonder if we could grab 10 of these stuff. Wait, no, Tingla and Dervish cost more. Dang it. We might just do quantum ports for a bit. That's gonna be interesting to deal with. There should also be some Largos around the place there. Should probably get a teleporter. This takes forever to get there. Did I? Which place did I open up? I think I opened up this way. Because I know it's a little bit easier to get to. Could be wrong. I don't remember, frankly. So that's not good, but it's fine. It's fine. Get through this. Okay, then there's also a thing we can do multiple times, but lazy. Easy. We're here now. I don't know if that saves me any time, but it makes me feel like I saved time, which is what matters. We don't die. Some crystal. Oh, I know where that came from. So, this new area-ish. And if you missed that, I would highly suggest figuring out a way to watch that, because it is the best to ever come out of this game. Right! We need quantum... Oh, the phase lemons. They're called. I think these are just... Kind of gives you like an introduction. Press things to make things happen. This place is really confusing. also, wait, I just realized. We had to get a map for here. How did I miss that? Where's the map? Then this is a place we'll find out later. Don't need to go there. Oh! Uh-oh. Herbert here. Is it Herbert? I can't remember. Fascinating, aren't they? Who do you think constructed these ancient ruins? For what purpose? I visited this place and pondered that question often. Only one thing is for certain. These folks liked slimes. Eventually I came to realize that this place was for and how to utilize it. You do the same? You just kidnapping quantum slimes? What you're talking about? Just joking. But yeah, you do. Just kidnap quantum slimes here. Phase limits are like the hardest things to get here. Keeping quantum slimes happy is hard. Dang it. That's a phase limit. I think that's what they're called. They got some things. It's kind of also like just a huge, incredibly large maze. These strange glass doors are a good reminder that you can always have both. Hit that switch over there, and they're all you like, and both doors will never open. Sometimes you gotta choose one path or another, and there's no way around it. But you know what? Either path you choose is gonna make you hurt. Some make you hurt some for want of walking the other. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Life is filled with doors like these. Got another phase, Lemon? No, we just got. Cool. We've got our allotted things. Oh, those are also a thing. So those are just like pretty sparkly things. Is that it? No? Okay, that is one of them. See? I know they are, but they're cool. They're pretty. Here. Yes. It's this way. Where's it? Past here. Here? I just wanted a circle. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm not even close. That was also a weird noise for that. Okay. It does bring the question of, like, who made this? Why isn't MatPat covered Slime Rancher? That makes no sense. Like, come on. Oh, yep. Boom slime. Oh, that's... Oh. Yeah, we'll have to feed him. Chicken. It should be briar hens? Is his most fancied. It's more of a look around in this place. I've not been here in a very long time. Let's jumped across those things. rainbow hens that exist. Okay, so I think getting a bit sidetracked. Gosh, okay, we're fine. I was worried for a second. There's go up here. I think it's travel in this direction somehow. Or let me make sure. I'm looking that way, so I'll need to go. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. The reason I say think. Right. I think there's an easier way to get there. I'm pretty sure I would need to fly there, but I have to press this thing, I think. Okay, so we're gonna walk over there to gain stamina. Because fly power. Okay, so that's open now. It's just a weird color. Anyways. Yep. Okay. Let's do this. We should be fine, we should be fine, we should be fine, we should be fine, we should be fine. Yeah! I had no faith. Wait, is that? No, it's just... The water slime's down there. Going this way. Make sure I'm left. I'm able to go here. I think it's quantum quartz for this next section. We need another key. Ah. Okay. So I think mission today. Get rid of that bloom slime. Agree? Yeah, you agree. Okay. So flats. These guys can only eat fruits. So crown. Auto feeder. I don't think we're gonna mix them yet, just so that we can mix them later. Then at least started with some food. You guys need it? Oh, you guys need it. Okay. So, here... for the best there. Let's feed other guys. Another thing that's like personally more of a late game thing is you can have it where jeez. Oh, you can have all of one slime but different variants. So like how I have them. Oh, so like these guys, how they're they're rock and bloom slimes. So I can have it where they are they have like rock and bloom, phosphorus and bloom, hunters and bloom, honey and bloom, that type of deal. That's I feel personally is completely stuff and you hit the highest like thing you can go for like the highest expense of highest expense of slimes. That's not gonna do us, I can guarantee you that. Oh, I've got the gold plort. I forgot about it. How are you looking? You're not looking so good. Maybe like 300. No, 300 is not a lot. 400. Says medium. Made mistakes. Fine. Just grab. In this place, like chickens just spawn constantly. Nice. Just do that. Like, this is like a good food area. I always make it my food area. There you are. Where is it? Where'd they drop? Where's the new ones? They spawned over here. I think this will feed. May just get more just in case. I don't have a lot of briars. That I'm mad about. Okay, we've got max amount of that. I think we'll throw back Roostro and briars. Let's put in here for a sec. As we go and get mangoes and odd onions to upgrade. Oh, to refeed slimes. Should probably also make a trip to getting rid of all the quartz. I don't really need to at the moment, do I? Should also probably throw some of the mint mangoes into the quantums. Ah! Okay. Oh yeah, this will keep me happy for a very long time. Same with them. There we go. The sky. That's so pretty. I also love like the huge, just slime moon. Second where come from? Okay. Go here. Just so that our little baby boys are fed. Oh, another note from Casey. I'll read that probably at the end of today. So we'll feed these guys these. And, oh, okay. And then we'll go these guys these, can guarantee that get nasty. Oh yeah. So reason why I put all of the slimes in one place, the quantum slimes, in there specifically, is because They tend to grow and get out of their place often. So a way to prevent that, or at least from them despawning, is that area. I'll put like a lot of the other lake games there as well, just because it will be a lot easier to manage. I'll pick these up later. It's actually kind of funny. Like, oh, I'm fine. Why is this so funny? There's so many. Okay. Gosh. Grab those in a bit. I'm just gonna dive. Just existing in the same place as these. These aren't as lucrative, but they're still nice to have. Figure out how to upgrade my stuff because this gets going on 40 things at a time. Should be able to upgrade all these places. At least I have to now. Hey. Cool. Sit ready. And also, a plus with these autoplort collectors is, well, not autoplort, feeding them their favorite food is that they automatically, they spit out twice as much plorts. So, I should probably take it. So that means twice as much money for half the amount of food, or just the normal amount of food. Which is nice. With that thing. Okay. A lot of, like, late game Slime Rancher is just this, to be honest. Just for collecting and management. I just know I need to empty these. Because they're gonna get full quickly, trust me. Someone who's played this game, they get full really quickly. I just have it where they're not totally empty. Okay. Refilled back up. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Okay, let's see how much. I could probably buy like another upgrade or something. I don't know. There's like a method you can also do with boards of like storing them until the prices are high, getting rid of all of them, but after a bit, that is just a lot. Oh gee, yeah. She needs crystal and rock. Hey. Crystal. Grab these anyways. It's just we're done with dealing with those. Nope, wrong ones. Really? Nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Well. got Quicksilver. Oh my gosh. He's my favorite character. He's the best in this whole entire game. You cannot argue with me on that fact. He is not 3 slimes stacked in a trench coat. 100%. No, he can't be. He just won't. He's not that type of guy. He's the best. Oh. Anyways, yes, Bob. I love him. Why did that happen? I would love to do highlights of these videos, but like, I feel like nothing much exciting happens sometimes. Like nothing funny, specifically noteworthy to talk about. Just highlights. Just me tiredly rambling and constantly forgetting words, which is kind of I've forgotten a lot of words a lot recently, and I'm scared for what that means. So that's fun. Yeah. Anyways, so now go off. They're gonna get fine. Ton of food. Perfect. Yep. Okay. One. There we go. Cool. So off to the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. I don't know what stage of tired I'm at, but I think I'm sleepy tired. You know, like not the funny, jokey tired. Just the... so tired. So tired. Oh. Where'd he go? Yes. I got money from that. That's actually, I think, my first time I was able to do that. What? There's... what? Yep, he's gone. Cool. Wait, is that... okay. I just want to make sure I have enough hits. Sometimes they eat a lot. I'm betting that I've already forgotten where it is, and it will take me like 10 minutes to find it. Taking bets here? Because I'm guessing that it's gonna be quick, and it's gonna happen. Gonna be fun? Okay. Spire. Yeah, let's... or we're able to just up and like, have leftover, the better I feel. So I'd rather have too many than not enough. Worse to deal with that. Guys have seen me have to deal with that. Well, not you guys, nobody's here. I hope these lemons haven't grown. Just, okay, so these lemons are growing. throw. I think. It's down. Okay. I don't understand that. I don't. But I fed it chickens. Doesn't seem mad, so. Self-proclaimed prophecy? So I went here. Is it this way? This is the way. Here. I assume, yeah, it's just water. So, where was it? So just gotta be down here. Been down here. That's where we just were. Where I am. Here it is. Yeah, I got here eventually. Oh. Need to shove it into a school lid, don't I? Get over there. I'm tired of this thing. Hey, got over here. Let's throw things we have the least of, and then can I do it? Can I do it? Should be too much. Should be too much. Yeah. Jeez. Slinky. Okay. Sorry. I don't know where it is. I don't care. I don't understand the thing. I don't remember. How to get back up. Oh, tars are somewhere. Don't know where. They exist in a plate. Not here. Am I? Jeez. I think this is another path. Get out of this area. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Until I'm like, okay. Thank you. Area. That's only been how many? It's only been 30 minutes. I'm doing amazing. Let's use this. It's quantum. his tricks. Once you cross over, you'll be truly untamed country. Though beautiful, the other side can be unforgiving places. Yes. And that, I think, will be another episode. I think just focus on what's here today and figure out that mess. Let's go back. Let's. Oh, jeez. Okay. So we want. Okay, Bob. Hello. Oh, yeah, Bob. Hello. 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 Oh, chickens. Hello, chickens. Chickens. Hello, Bob. He's chickens. I love him. I love him so much. Mochi Miles. The other ranchers don't shut up about you, and it's starting to get annoying. So, let's see what all the fuss is about. I'd like to talk business with you, so I went ahead and activated a spirit teleporter in the horrible cave you call it Ranch Expansion. The teleporter will take you to my estate. I have others too. There, we can work out details. Don't keep me waiting. See you there. Ooh, we can explore that stuff today. The van, Casey. Ha! It wasn't that bad. You just don't have the fortitude to make it as an artist, I guess. Beatrix LeBeau can climb a mountain before breakfast, but can't spend a few days in a modestly accommodated, breaks down only half the time vintage touring van. You are so miserable. I still laugh about it, but I really did appreciate it for those days. It was great to have you in the crowd. The van still runs, by the way. Mochi Manor. Let's do it. So we're actually going to explore these places. So you can somehow get these as expansions. Don't know how. I haven't done it in my own version of the game, but I think it's through this stuff. So you finally decided to show up. Since we're running short on time, I'll get right to it. Okay. You're standing in one of my many estates at the edge of Nimble Valley, which is the only known home to the very rare click silver slimes. And everything you see here is my property, which means that I alone profit from all the quicksilver quartz that the Nimble Valley produces. Brilliant, I know. Harvesting quicksilver plants is very difficult, and only highly skilled pro rangers like myself can manage it. But I'm extremely busy since I've got a ranch to manage and the Miles Tech business back on Earth to run. So, I need you to get in there and do it for me. Naturally, you'll be compensated. I want you to be happy and willing to work for me after all. Pay attention because I don't want to repeat myself. First, you'll notice that I've augmented that bunker of a vat back you have there with some cutting-edge Miles Tech. This never leaves the valley, so don't get excited. This augmented will activate using pets Miles Tech. Anytime you try to enter the Nimble Valley, it will swap out your vac tanks too. But don't worry, you won't lose the junk you had in there. Next, take the teleporter to Nimble Valley and get to work collecting quicksilver quartz. So, I'll explain things once you get there, but let me give you a quick rundown. Quicksilver slimes in the Nimble Valley lie dormant until you activate the generator to send out a pulse and get them moving. This generator only works for so long and then needs to recharge. Quicksilver slimes eat electricity, and since they're super fast, the only way to get it to them is to blast them with a tasty spark shot from your backpack. But don't worry about actually collecting the plorts. I've got the valley rigged with Miles Tech that will collect them for you. Which is very nice. Like, So I've done this, and it's kind of like a race, and they're just like zooming around this track, and you just shoot them. It's God. But I haven't done it in a while, so it might be a lot funner than I remember. After the generator shut down, head back and deposit the Quicksilver reports here, and I'll get you paid. When you talk, so for every 10 Quicksilver reports you deposit, I'll give you a cut of the profits. Collect enough of them for me, and I'll give you an even bigger reward. We'll start with what I call Mochi Extra Mile, which is me sometimes giving you the insights to more lucrative port prices. Just don't count it all at the same time. We're not friends. Now, get out there and collect some Quicksilver quartz for me, and if you feel like you really know how to shake it, try the other teleporter to an even trickier part of the alley. Or don't, because you know it would be hopeless. Later, Tater. Handbook. What? Time science. Don't want that. World. Get to go. Some of these places, I guess. Manor. It's altered by an external source. Okay. So, we'll go simple one this time. So you'll press here. So we will go here. Just kind of like run around and do this. I think, yeah, it takes a bit, but they start to conglomerate. Do that. Come on. Sorry, I'm concentrating if I stop talking. So they just kind of like run around, and you just kind of have to like ride the wave. I wonder if I waited a bit. Oh, probably. Kind of simple. Go up to special locations and get yeah. It was a bit funner than I remember. Somebody screams at my grammar for that. I will shoot something. Well, I'm already shooting things. Okay. So we got 36? 35. I don't know where I need to go back to. Whoops. Okay. Well, we'll just take a nice stroll around this place. I don't think... Nope. Well. Is there anything up here? Hey, there we go. Cool. So now we've got a bunch of extra money. Yeah, let's go here. I don't know. I think I used to play on this one before. Jeez. Okay. Go here. I'll go up ahead a bit. Hey. Ah! Here's an attempt. Come on. I don't know what that even does. I'm gonna be honest here. Thundercloud. What does that do? Oh, jeez. Okay. Hey, I'm getting a hang of this. I might not be. It's fine. I don't have to be perfect. Fine. Everything's good. Hey. Figure out the method. Ah! Oh, that. Come on. I need to get more sparks. Okay. Let's get back in here. Stuff. Go. Hey. Okay, so I think one more run in the harder place. We'll be able to get to there. Let's do that. Oh. You going here? Oh. Well. Let's go to the other island then. Because that's a thing we can do. There's another island that we saw, that we got a while ago. Those Odins. Was it Odin? Yeah. He's got saber slimes. I don't know. Did we go to his place? No, we did not. Yeah. Ogden. Hiya, Beatrix. Thanks for coming down to my retreat and hearing out my offer. So, let's go right down to business. This place years ago as a little vacation spot for myself. Later on, I realized that it neighbors a cluster of islands filled with primitive saber slimes. I call these islands the Wilds, and after exploring them, they revealed their true secret: a rare Doba fruit. I have no idea what I'm saying. What's a Cucadoba? Why, it's only the most delectable, irresistible fruit in the known universe. Well, most people say it tastes like rotten cheese, but they're wrong. Anyways, I soon became obsessed with Cucadobras, but I found myself quickly becoming too old and too slow to deal with the risk. You see, the wilds are home to hundreds of feral slimes, the descendants of the ancient saber slimes that once hunted these lands. Collecting Cucadobras is dangerous. That's where you come in. I'm happy to reward you for collecting those sweet Cucadobras for me. Just deposit them in the customs range exchange there, and we're in business. Collecting enough of them for me, and I'll start by giving you a little extra beer points for your gardens. I already reward you with a block of my special spike seed tofu for every 3 Cucadobras. I've activated the teleporters to the wild here at the retreat, and it's now yours to explore as you see fit. Now just know that the whole network there is a little buggy. You won't always arrive at the same place, you will always have to find a working teleporter to make your way back. It's buggy, I know. Just be prepared. So yeah, that's the thing with his place. Is, it will be a bit... So we'll spawn in a random place and we'll have to, like, find the teleporter to get back. We're still gonna do it. Cadobras. Yeah, so they're just like purple fruits. I think first round is pretty easy. Those things are for cracking open things. Gosh, they're gonna go. Already sunsets. Just here's more. Careful with the head. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Wait, is that another Koopadora? Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. Jeez. And this is Saberplort. Technically make Saber Slimes if we wanted to. I don't want to though. They're always feral. Always, I'm pretty sure. There can be a teleporter up here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But the main goal intends to be just like collect as many as possible. Don't die in the process, which I might accidentally do. Spy, this is fine. Yeah, let's collect some Saberplorts while we're at it here. Might as well. Let's head back up here. It was a good vantage point. Come on. Hey, we're back up here. So there's a bridge across to here. Stuff around here? Nope. A lot of it's just shot in the dark, to be honest, because no definitive, like, you're gonna get something here. There has been, never will be. So I think as long as we pretty well this first time around. Oh, there's the teleporter. Do we want to go home now? I don't think we should. We can do this. I have confidence. For once in my life. So, there's stuff down there. I think we can just... Yeah, we don't have to deal with them. Oh, yeah. He also can just be, like, just cute. Like, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Hi. Let's go through here. Or down here. I think this is down. Yep, this is down. Just don't hurt me. I think let's try and get 20. I almost died there. This is fine. Oh, look at him. He's so happy. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. Expecting them to not be having the, like, happy voice. It's adorable. Just, no. 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 Didn't give a crap today. I'm having a lovely outing, okay? Lovely. Look at this. Let's just scream lovely. Oh, hello there. Yes. Hi, Inky. I see you're in the chat. What are you? I'm just gonna play the game. I'm just gonna enjoy this game. Once. Just. I am watching chat this time around. Chat is working today. So, that's nice. Hush. Which is nice. So, let's go down this way. I don't know where this goes. This leads us to... Look at him. Look at this guy. He's so cute. So cute. This one just looks like a lizard, I guess? But the invisible men are hunter slimes. So you can just up and sort of disappear. Also, yes, they are incredibly cute, and I love them to bits. Saber-tooth slimes, when they're not like angry at the world, they're actually adorable. I'm getting a call. Jeez. Hello there. Can I answer it?
Alyssa,
Yes.
how are you?
Good, you?
I just saw the funniest thing on TikTok,
Oh god.
and I'm sending it to you.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. People are so creative these days. I am just like, okay. Have you ever, like, just been vibing? You know, you're in your own lane. You're having a grand old time. And, like, you see the craziest thing ever. And you're like, dude, this is insane. Like, how can somebody think of this? Like, the creative human mind knows no bounds. I am not surprised that scientists have not been able to figure out what exactly is going on inside our brain. Because if we're making stuff like this, then, like, we'll never know.
What
You
are
know?
on about?
Like, okay. Like, just creativity. And just, like, basically I saw an MPreg AU and I want to kill myself, but I'm also like, wow, this has a lot of detail to it, and I'm disgusted, but I'm also like, wow, how did people come up with this? This is insane.
You're like, gross, but impressive.
But gross. And yeah, I'm laughing because it's hilarious. But I'm also like, dang. The type of drugs this person had to be on to come up with this idea must have cost them a lot.
That's how the internet be.
Oh my gosh, seriously though? I can't even.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so like, sorry, I'm totally, if you don't want to talk about this on stream, I will switch to something else.
I don't care.
Okay.
Not at the
Hey,
moment.
so story time about how someone tried to get the copyright on MPreg.
Wait, that's a
hold on.
legit thing that somebody tried to do.
Yes! Oh my gosh, I was watching a video about it the other day. It was so stupid. Because literally, okay. My blood is boiled. I'm ready to talk about this, and I'm so tired. I'm past the point of caring. So, MPreg comes from the Omegaverse, you know, Alpha, Beta, Omega, that kind of bull crap.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. And somebody turned their fanfic into an actual book. So they made a book with the Omegaverse in it. The thing is, a lot of people have been doing that. This particular author, they tried to copyright it, so that everybody who had written about the Omegaverse before get copyright striked, and like their stuff would be taken down, and they wouldn't be able to get any profit off their book, even though the Omegaverse has been around ever since like early 2000s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's been on the internet for so long, and this happened within the last like 3 years. This author basically started a lawsuit against this author in England about how they owned the Omegaverse, and then like this whole thing came up, and basically like all of the lawyers involved basically had to define what fan fiction was,
Oh,
because technically
gosh.
this was written off of a fan fiction, and so then the legitimacy of her work came up as well, because they were like, this is fan fiction, technically this is also stealing somebody's work. She's like, no, I changed the characters and I changed the character's name, it's not stealing. And they're like, this is fan fiction. She's like, originally yes, but it's different. And they're like, oh my gosh, okay. So
Okay.
then what's its face, so the lawyers had to define what fan fiction was under the legal law, as well as what the Omegaverse was. And then, the American lady got sued by the English lady for, like, defamation and all that good stuff.
As one
and-
should.
As one should. And it gets crazy, because it sounds like something straight out of a book, which I'm not surprised. It's a bunch of the authors, like,
Authors.
thank you, going at it, you know. Yeah, like, English lady sues Omegaverse lady. She also wrote about the Omegaverse, but it's so weird. I hate it. But yeah, like, they're in a lawsuit battle, and it comes out that the publisher of American Lady, the one who's suing for copyright, has actually been creating a bunch of dummy accounts, and actually has been defacing and online bullying the English
Oh my
author.
gosh.
And like these emails come up because the judges wanted to see the emails between the publisher and the author, and the publisher literally said, like, yeah, we'll go and we'll online bully them. We'll make sure that they never want to show their face in court again. So yeah, they get sued. They have to like pay a bunch of money. I don't really see how that will help in terms of like, hey, I literally just got dragged through the dirt online and everybody hates my name. What are you going to do about it? Here, let's give you a load of cash. I'll help. Like, okay, thanks.
I don't think it's
Um,
it's more of the like penalty than it is the like morality of it, I guess.
Yeah, true, because you're never fully going to be able to convince everyone
No.
the innocence, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, so English Lady won in terms of suing for defaming her. And then they went to a stalemate when it came to who truly owned the Omegaverse rights, because it was under the law of fan fiction and under the law of, is it DEMA? I feel like it's some sort of EMA. It starts with a D. I don't want to say it's definitely DEMA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with EMA and yeah, just all of that good stuff. So technically, the Omegaverse in the lawyer world. No, there's a not literary. What is it called? The one where rules apply, the government official rules.
I don't
know. Law. When it comes to the law, the Omegaverse still is not copyrighted. So yeah, I mean, and just with that lawsuit, it was het Omegaverse. It wasn't homo Omegaverse. So that was also a big thing as well, the fact that it was het instead of homo, because online, homo is much more popular than het. And so the lady was actually trying to copyright het Omegaverse. and because like that was the only way she could copyright like Omegaverse was if it was Het, because like Homo was an entirely different book apparently, and I'm like, huh, that's very interesting. But anyways, yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah, and the fact that people are actually making books off the Omegaverse is kind of disgusting. But I mean, pop
I don't
off, I
even
guess.
know what the Omegaverse is. I'm gonna be honest here.
Okay, so, I will be honest, I don't know all of the logistics myself. I've only read like one or two things, even that I never finished them. So basically, there's the sexual, well, there's genders, and then there's,
Oh, like Alpha, Omega, that type of a deal?
yeah, it's like secondary genders, you know? And like
It's actually
alphas.
hierarchy.
It's what?
It's kind of more like a dom sub type of a deal.
Yeah,
What I
yeah,
understand.
yeah. Except that they have like physicalities. But like alpha is dom, and beta, no, beta's middle. Omega is sub, and then beta just like floats around in the middle. They can like get pregnant, but then they can also like impregnate other people. They're like the best of both worlds, basically. Then like there's like pheromones that comes into, but they call it scenting. In that, see, yeah, just tell me when you want me to stop. This is your stream. But they call it scenting, where like alphas give off certain scents that betas and omegas are attracted to, like naturally, you know. And omegas give off scents as well, that just every alpha can pick up. So like an alpha can easily tell who the omegas are, and the betas can also tell that as well.
I don't think that's how things work.
Yeah, I don't even know. But then there's like modern medicine mixed in where it's like you can suppress your pheromones so then no one knows what you actually are. Then, this is where things get complicated. There's basically pheromone periods. In that, the subs slash the omegas will once a month they'll go through their time of the month where their pheromones get stronger and they basically turn into non-functioning horny machines,
That's weird.
where
This
they
is
just
weird.
they get like really horny and they can't function, and like that's when their pheromones come off really strong, and when they're in the prime time to mate, and where the alphas like have a biological urge to just go and basically like screw them, you know, because their pheromones are so strong. Like that is the only time when they can get pregnant. And there's like nodding, and that's about it. That's all I know.
Fun.
Yep. I'm not going to explain
Helped
what
Bob out.
nodding is.
Hooray! My
What?
favorite character in the game is Bob. And he's 100% not a bunch of, slime stacked in a trench coat. Who love, who love chicken. It's totally not. It's just a normal human man.
Oh my
Now we've
gosh.
got different color skins we can have, and now things, and more colors, because I have a bunch of money. We're just...
Oh my gosh, can you also turn into a bunch of slime stacked on top of each other in a trench coat?
No, I cannot.
Oh.
But I can do this. Things are pink now.
Yo.
Yeah.
Weren't they pink before?
They were
I'm
not.
disappointed.
They were not, but they're pink now, and that's what matters.
This point Ed.
Um.
Also, I finally figured out how to spell unfortunately correctly. Yep.
Nice.
Just have to pronounce it like Fortunatelli. That's how I know how to spell it. Unfortunately, makes it sound like there's a lot more consonants in there than there actually is, and it confuses me. But if I pronounce it Fortunatelli, then we're good.
I see you have the brain cell today.
I did! I wrote 3 pages worth of this
Oh.
new project that I'm starting on. So yeah,
And you
I
didn't
did have to
finish
brain
the
cell to you.
last one?
I'm almost finished with the last one. But I wanted to get this one out of the way, just so then, what's its face, I can... I don't know, I just wanted to get it on paper.
Fair enough.
Because this one shot that I'm working on, the new project, is turning into like a 3-chapter bit, possibly 5.
Jeez. Why?
Definitely not actually more than 5.
Jeez, why?
Well, at first I was just gonna make it a one-shot, and then the story got away from me, and I was like, okay. Yes,
Like
okay,
this is happening
okay.
now.
So, you know how I was telling you about that very popular speed racing, illegal car
Yeah.
racing AU?
Yeah.
That's basically like porn. And how I
Yeah.
read it, but I skipped over the porn part. Yeah, so I came up with a continuation of the story, but it doesn't have porn. And I kind of want... I started writing it. It's basically from... do you even want to hear this, or should I wait until you find it?
Stream. Let's hear it after
That's
stream.
Yeah, after stream. That sounds like a good idea. Did that guy escape?
So these are quantum slimes, and they just decide to be in their pen whenever they want to.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't feed them enough, so that's why they're particularly cranky. Yeah.
Do they like blow up on you if you don't feed them enough, or?
They just dip out of their place.
And cause mayhem.
Yeah. So let's also just get another corral, just in case. My walls.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you about the ghost.
Oh yeah.
You still want me to talk about the ghost?
Yes.
I can talk about it later.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so I work at the campground, and above the campground store, well actually the campground store that I work at is 2 levels, and the first level is split up between the campground store and the soda shop. And then the upstairs is an apartment, so it has like a full-blown kitchen, living room, closet, 2 bedrooms that we've tricked out to actually be an office. And the upstairs apartment is also where we go to take our breaks, and where the computers are, and where I've been working for the past 3 weeks since I've been on phones and emails and such. But like the place that I work at is pretty old. You know, it's been around since like 1850s. You know.
Really?
Oh yeah. The amusement park has been around since the 1850s, and the campground, I believe, that's connected to the amusement park opened up in like, I think it opened up before World War II. But the thing is, oh yeah, before it became a campground store, the place that I work at used to be an outpost for security, because there's one outpost on one side of the park, and so it would make sense that there's another security outpost on the other side of the amusement park / where we're at. But the security people moved, like that's why there's an apartment. Is because they would stay there overnight and would like take naps on their breaks and such. But these, I don't know why, but it was turned into a campground instead of security, and security got their building bigger. But then we started working there. And when I first started working there, like literally my first day while I was getting trained, people were talking about the ghost in the amusement park. Because at the amusement park that I work at, back during World War II, the amusement park caught on fire, and half of it burned. So there's like a lot of violent history there.
Yeah, of course.
And since it's an old amusement park, of course, people probably like died on the rides and stuff. And not only that, but they have a historical village attached to it that has a bunch of really old items in them. And I've been to like the historical village last time I was there with my sister, and they had everything from like old dental tools to like old journals to old musical instruments and furniture
Yeah, I think
and
I've
just
been there
everything.
as well.
Yeah, it's just like everything there is just prime, like
Ghost territory. Like
yeah,
haunted.
ghost territory.
Like it's got to be haunted.
Yeah, and so the historical village is like known to be haunted by at least a couple of ghosts, you know. And I'm like, fair, fair. We like joke about it sometimes. And like the lady who was training me, she's like, oh yeah, sometimes the ghosts come over here because we're close to them, but they never stay for long. They go back. And I'm like, weird thing to say, but okay. Then just the other day,
I got the nice amount of plorts.
got the what?
Nice amount of plorts. You'll see it on stream.
Oh,
Anyways.
I see. I'm watching your stream right now as I'm talking to you. But yeah, just last week, I was talking with some of the other employees because people come up and just talk to me on their breaks when they're bored because they have nothing else to do than to talk to me. Oh, Mochi Miles, she looks cute.
Yes.
Is she your friend?
Yeah. I don't know exactly. Is it okay if I read this real quick and then you can continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, heck, I didn't think you'd actually manage to collect enough plorts to get the first reward, but a deal is a deal. I went to this big place twice. Like, yeah, I'm here for a challenge. You're now one of the only people in the entire universe to be getting the inside track on plort sales. I call it Mochi's Extra Mile. An extra mile will give you double new bucks for plort deposits at the market. But don't get too excited. It won't happen all the time. I'm not that generous. See, that's the thing, Matrix. You have got to learn to fend for yourself out here. Once you're on the far range, no one back home can help you out, even if you wanted him to. At least that's what I think. That's what got to be the reason no one ever answers. I mean, it's just so far away, right? Well, who asked you anyways? Don't you understand how busy my dad is running one of the biggest tech companies in the entire galaxy? What did you know anyways? Enough of that. Let's get back to why you're here, to work. Here's the deal. Keep collecting those Quicksilver plorts and I will keep paying you. If you collect enough, the next reward I'll give you is a secret tech for maximum chicken production. The deluxe coop. So get to work. Cool.
Wow. So she's an angry girl with issues. Okay.
Aren't we all?
True. She's not wrong. Oh yeah, so I was talking to some of the managers, and not managers, supervisors, but whatever. I was talking to some of the supervisors, and of course we were with the new girl, and the first thing they told her was about the ghosts, you know. And she was like, wait, what, you guys have ghosts? And she's from a culture where they actually like believe in spirits, and so she's like, I need to go out and like connect with it to show it that I mean no harm, you know. And I was like, oh dude, I want to see this. I love like paranormal things. And so like I went upstairs with her. Well, as we were going upstairs, I told her, oh yeah, it's just the ghost from like the historical village, so it's not around here for very long. And the supervisor was like, no, we have our own ghost. I'm like, Say what? My supervisor is like, yeah, I don't know who told you. We don't. It's like the ghost in Pioneer Village. They stay over there, but we have our own ghost. And I'm like, why? And so then he told me something else. He was like, yeah, there used to be a security outpost here, but there was a time in which it wasn't a security outpost. It was a little home for an elderly couple that ran the campground. And the elderly couple, before they, like, sold it off for the amusement park to, like, manage and to employ and stuff, before they left, like, fully, they would swear up and down that there was a ghost up in the attic on the second floor. And so I'm like, well, crap. Now there's an actual ghost up there. How am I surprised? And like everything starts making sense. And I'll talk about that in a second. But anyways, the new girl tries to like make contact with the ghost to show that she means no harm. And she, like, we joke around, we're having fun. Me and her were BFFs. Well, skip to this week. The girl who has the same name as me at my workplace, I overhear a conversation between some of the other employees while they're on their break, at the girl who has the same name as me.
Which you say is, like, it narrows it down. There's probably like 30 of you there that have the exact same name.
Nah, it's only just me and her. Thank
that
heavens.
You know of?
That I know of, yeah. I mean, there's only 2 people with my name who work at the campground. There's probably a lot more working at the amusement park, but I don't have to deal with them, so I'm fine. But yeah, so I find out that the girl who has the same name as me apparently had an interaction with the ghost the other day, and that apparently she's a witch. And I'm like, yeah, I love this girl.
Yeah. Wiccans and, like, well, witches in general, like, they tend to, like, deal with spirits, I feel, personally, a lot better than a lot of, like, those monotheistic, like, big religions, basically, like Christianity stuff. But that's just me.
I feel like there's a much different relationship Wiccan to spirit than like a priest to spirit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, it makes sense to me. But yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. So I'm like, yes, I really want to talk to the girl who shares my name. And so today, I come over to her, and I'm like, hey, really weird question. What I want to ask you is, are you a witch? And she's like, well, I'm a Wiccan. And I'm like, okay, cool. I also heard that you had like an interaction with the ghost the other day. And my supervisor, who's like my friend there, he's with me, and he's like, oh yeah, Doug. I named it Doug. And turn to her, and I'm like, so like, what's your experience with the ghost? And she's like, oh well, I can sense where he is. Right now, he likes to hang out in that back corner. And she points to the creepiest, darkest corner of the entire place. And I'm like, of course he likes to hang out back there. How am I surprised?
Where else would he hang? Of course. Like, this is...
That is not surprising. And I'm like, have you like been able to feel his vibe? Because like, I don't know, I know some things about like how mediums like talk to like ghosts and stuff. Sometimes they're having like actual conversations, other times they just get like vibes. So I'm asking her these questions. I'm like, what's his general vibe? And she's like, I'm not sure actually. And I'm like, okay, great. Is he okay with being called Doug?
Yeah.
And she's like, he hasn't said anything against it so far, so I would assume he's all right. And I'm like, okay, fair. Like, I'm not doubting her, you know? Like, if you're sensing the ghost, you're sensing the ghost, you know? Like, that makes sense. But I definitely think there's a ghost there.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, okay, flashback 2 years ago, I make this friend. I find out she loves Ghost Adventures, the TV show. And I'm like, ah, yes, me and you, we're gonna be best friends. And we were. But around Halloween time, my local paranormal group here in my town put on a ghost tour, and she bought tickets for me and her. Now, I've never been, up until that point, I had never been in a haunted building. Now, I'd always heard about them, but I'd never been in one myself. So me and her go on this ghost tour, and we go into the like there's like 5 different buildings and like the cemetery and the old chapel that we're supposed to visit. And we go into the first building, and I don't know why, but I just get so incredibly anxious and nervous
Yep.
when I go into this first. Yeah. Did you say it is or it isn't?
Yeah, it is.
Is, yeah. That's I didn't find out about that until after the first building. Yeah, I just get so incredibly anxious and nervous. And I mean, I know what anxiety feels like, and I know what it feels like to be nervous, but I had never been like that on guard before. And like my defense mechanism is jokes and laughing. And so the whole time during that first building, I was just cracking jokes, and I was making fun of like things that the tour guide was saying. Like, no, I wasn't making fun of them, but you know, it was like the standard, they say something and I repeat it, but I say it in like a stupid tone, or I like twist their words a little bit so then it's like a joke.
Yeah.
You know, just like standard humor, nothing
Yeah.
like actually making fun of anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was just so incredibly anxious and nervous, and my friend was picking up on it too. She's like, hey, Inky, are you okay? Like, you're acting really weird. And I'm like, no, I'm fine, you know? And then we leave the building, and it just, like, in a second, it went away. And I was like, okay, that was really weird. It was like a switch. And she was like, yeah, I think the ghost was affecting you. And I'm like, okay, so now I know when I get really anxious and nervous that, like, that is the vibe of an actual ghost. Good to know.
So that isn't
So now-
always the vibe of ghosts. So that is just more of like, you'll know, like, what the ghost's intentions are by how, like, you feel towards them or like around them. So like, if you feel anxious, they don't like you, or they're like very hostile ghosts. They kind of give off anxious energy. You might feel calm around a ghost, and that doesn't mean that like the ghost is friendly. It just means that they give off a kind energy. You know? Well, it does mean that they're kind of friendly, but it's just kind of like they have like a certain vibe to them for a reason.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like while we were in that building, that's like the most paranormal activity we had for the entire tour. Like we were hearing sounds, like the paranormal crew was even trying to do like a little mini investigation, like off to the side while the tour guide was talking, just because like there was a lot of stuff going on. And I was like, dang, okay.
Like go off. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so skip to this new shift that I've been getting lately of taking care of phones and emails and like taking customer complaints and stuff. It means I work upstairs all the time. I never leave the upstairs except when I go and take my break and go grab a sandwich from the sandwich shop, you know?
Sandwich shop.
Sandwich shop. Stop it. Come on.
No.
Please.
No, never.
Fine, okay. But, like, I'll have these weird moments of just pure anxiety. I don't know if I've, like, told you about them before. Or if I've said, like, oh, I've had a crap day at work. You know, like, I'll just be, you know, doing my job, and it's normally always, like, after break time. So it's always in, like, the afternoon. But like I'll just get these really weird bouts of like anxiety and just nervousness and feeling like I'm trapped or something, and it just like really like sets me off, and I like sometimes it's really bad and I start like shaking, and then other times I'm like fine, you know. Now my mental health, it's doing great, honestly. Like there's nothing bad about it, there's nothing good about it. I'm just doing just fine.
Nothing
You
good
know, so
about
I
it.
well, you know, it's just in that like gray area where it's like, okay, nothing bad is happening, but
Not a
nothing like
terrible
really good is
spot, but it's not
happening.
in a great spot.
Yeah, it's not like I'm all sunshine and rainbows, you know,
Yeah, but
but
you're
I'm not
not
like all
suicidal.
depresso espresso.
Depressive espresso.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess that's a word you could use.
Yeah, you get me, you get me. Yeah, but just like, I found it really weird because they'll just come and they'll go. And like anxiety attacks, there's usually like a buildup, you know? And I actually started researching this. Like I was actively looking it up. I was like, okay, am I having panic attacks or are they anxiety attacks? Because they just come out of nowhere and they're not as strong as panic attacks because I've had panic attacks before. But they're not as built up as anxiety attacks are. They just kind of happen and then they're gone. And it's like, okay, what is this? What's going on? Like, why am I feeling like this? And so then, I don't know why. Like, I always knew we, quote unquote, we have ghosts. But like, until I talked to the girl who's the Wiccan, I don't know. I had never like pieced it together that my anxiety might be triggered by the ghost and it's coming and going because that is when he's like around me or something, or like when they're trying to like interact. I don't know. So I'm not saying by any means that like I know what's going on with the ghost or that like I'm talking to him, but it's just like I think I know why I'm having such bad anxiety whenever I have those phone shifts. And so, yeah, that's my ghost experience. I will keep you updated. But yeah, after I kind of realized that at work, because I have a lot of free time, so much so that I have started and finished 3 different fan fictions.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have a lot of free time. It's crazy. I I just kind of like got up. I went into the main room and I like looked over at his shadowy corner and I was like, "Hello, my name is Inky. I mean no harm. I am just here to do my job. You can have your space back soon, I promise. Um, but you can't follow me home. You have to stay here." And I just went back into the office.
I think ghosts are tied to their place. I don't think they can follow you home.
Okay.
That's
I
what
didn't know, because I've heard a bunch of different things.
Yeah. I don't think that they can unless you specifically invite them to. I may be wrong on that. I don't know. I don't know specifics on ghost things. I know stuff from BuzzFeed Unsolved. And like various other things that I've gotten from. One major thing would be just kind of like making sure the ghost knows that you're somebody of like light and love. You're not here to harm, and if they are, just to not bug you. You won't bug them. Because probably the main problem you're having is guy may not like you for like just because you're new. He doesn't know you.
Fair, yeah. I have been spending the last like every single day of 3 weeks up there, you know.
Yeah.
But like he could be territorial, and I'm like getting in on his space. And like it's like, hey, I don't want your space. Like,
yeah,
it's yours. It's always going to be yours. I'm not going to be here forever.
Yeah, you're like,
I promise.
I'm just here because I needed a job. Like,
I need money, man. Don't you understand? Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to like ask Inky the Wiccan like what I should do, because I don't know if this is just him reacting or if I'm just like making things up. It's like, I know my feelings on the matter, but it would be nice to have a second opinion.
Oh yeah.
You know, she's like, I don't even care that she's like younger than me, you know? Like,
Yeah.
she gives off good vibes. So, honestly, like,
It's worth
I'm okay.
asking
Yeah.
her because she probably knows a little bit more of that area, and just it might be a bit easier for you to know at least like her experiences. 'Cause she might also, since she can sense that stuff, be like, oh yeah, like I don't get a weird vibe from this guy at all. Like he's good, and I'll just like reaffirm yourself that he probably means no harm. You know. So
But
there's
then,
that.
like, what do I do if she's like, no, yeah, he gives off bad vibes? What am I supposed to do?
Hope for the best. I don't know.
Ask for no more phone shifts?
No, you just kind of like you just deal with it, and if he starts to mess with you, be kind of like, hey, 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 light love, light love. Like I'm not gonna hurt you. I ask you not hurt me. I don't want to get into a situation. Just kind of like lay out the land. Like you're talking to a like not a dog, but kind of like another person basically that's bugging you. Be like, hey, just stop. Just stop. Like, don't show off. You don't need to show off. I understand you're a ghost. Like, it's fine. I understand your life choices.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just...
Just don't be stealing my food. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, like, leave my sandwiches alone, please. I paid for them. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just, like, find this very interesting that, like, because the supervisor, who I'm best buds with, he has seen, he's seen the ghost.
Oh.
And, like,
FBA?
it was just like,
FBA?
what?
FBA full body apparition.
It was a shadow person.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't, like,
That's ominous.
full on. That's what?
That's ominous.
Just a bit. That's in the second office. I'm in the first office, so I don't like being in the second office because that's where he saw him. So yeah, I just vibe anywhere else but there. But yeah, like normally I'm alone a lot of the time, but people come up and will like talk to me, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, that's my experience with the ghost at my workplace. I'll talk to Wick and Inky, see what's up.
Yeah. It'll just
But,
like
yeah.
ease your mind most likely of just knowing that like guy doesn't mean harm, or you know, if he does mean harm, then it's fine. You can handle it. I can she could also probably just give you tips of like ways to just protect yourself if needed, since you're in there a lot. You might also just ask her what things to protect yourself with, because she might be able to be like, oh yeah, so I like for these type of situations I would use this and this and this, and then do this and
I definitely know sage is a big thing.
Yeah. Herbs, crystals, are all big things, and also just general like it's so an interesting thing with Wiccan. It's gonna sound very stupid, but if you believe it works, it works. It's like placebo.
Mind over matter.
Yeah, somehow it works. Like I have a friend who just at will almost changes her eye colors. That sounds fake, but I've seen her eyes different colors. It's really weird. So yeah, you've not met her though. You've not met really any of my friends. But so
That's
basically, regrets. So yeah, like just it's can be the weirdest thing. But, like, yeah, it's just a lot of, if you believe it works, it works.
Yeah, like you have to put your, if you don't put your energy into it, like, and you don't put the right type of energy into it, then it's not going to work, you know?
Yeah.
You have to believe it's actually working, it's actually there, in order for it to actually, like, be there,
Yeah.
you know, manifesting. And that's why, like, I brought that up to my parents once. I brought up the thing of, like, manifesting. They're like, what the heck is manifesting? And, like, well, when you think about it, or, like, put any sort of energy or thought into it, it's more likely to happen. You know, because you're putting your energy out into the world for it to actually become true. And my parents were like, that's so weird. And I'm like, well, it's a little bit like faith. They're like, oh, true. And I'm like, see, I got you. Can't
Finally
make
got a
fun of
phase
this
lemon, we can go
thing.
home.
What?
I finally got a phase lemon, I can go home.
Hey. Oh my gosh, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 3. I should get to bed.
Yeah, you probably should.
Even though it's my day off tomorrow, I still
To keep somewhat of a normal
schedule. Yeah. Plus, I'm going to the gym, so.
Ew, gross.
I know, disgusting, am I right?
Your sister making you do that?
No, it's me. I mean, I'm paying for the membership, and I have a tanning place, so I'd like to get a little bit tanner.
Gross. You could be basic white person?
Yes, I am a basic white person. I thought we've established this. A little bit of everything. Not a jack of all trades. Just
a trade of all jacks.
Trade of all jacks, yes. I've dipped my toe into all of the ponds. I'm gonna stay like that. Got like 50 toes, and they're all in different ponds. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will leave you be.
Okay.
I have fun.
I will try to. Okay, give me a sec. Cool. So, now it's just us again. Hello there. So Phase Lemon, favorite food of these guys. And they're being annoying as heck. So, that's why we upgraded things. Because we need to. None of them are their pet. What a surprise. That's... Well, they just don't exist sometimes. We have one more. There he is. Well, let's keep them in our inventory for a bit. Let's sell these quantum plorts. Have I sold the gold one yet? I don't think I have. Ooh. I feel like I should sell the gold now. I think I'm gonna sell it now. If I haven't already. Nope. Nope. Not doing that. We also have some puddles that we can sell. Okay. So, I feel like there's a couple of things I did, like, I wasn't able to explain since Inky called. Oh. Have I? I don't think there's anything that I need to explain at the moment. Might be things I need to explain. Right. I think we can buy a new thing. Oh, yes! So, I bought the extra upgrades for the... from the 72 place. Just because it's gonna be so much easier to do some stuff. And it's more like cosmetics, I guess, than it is like legit worthwhile things. I think what we'll do is we'll read some wonderful emails, and we'll call it a night. Um, oh, slime enrichment device now on sale. Uh, 7Z. Why do I always think it's 27E? Well, 72E. 7Z Corp would like to congratulate you on obtaining the rank of Ruling Beetle 1. With this rank, you now have access to revolutionary new technology for slime enrichment and preoccupation from activities that would otherwise hinder ranching. We call this new technology Slime Toys. Slime Toys can now be purchased from the shop we have just installed on your ranch. Please excuse the excessive pauses in that last sentence, but our technician drones may have needed extra time for installation, and we do not wish for our claim to be inaccurate. The 7Z Corporation giving robots time to do their job right, one sentence at a time. That's amazing. I love that. I love that. Um, Chroma packs. Miss Lepo. 70Z Corp, 7Z Corp would like to congratulate you on obtaining the rank of Skylark 1. With this rank, you now have access to new avenues of creative expression, self-expression, chroma packs. Chroma packs allow you to apply new color schemes to your ranch, backpack, and range tech, allowing you to stand out from all other ranchers on the far, far range. And while we realize that most slime ranchers never even give another rancher never see other rancher given geographic give me a sec. Geographic separation between rancher properties. We have a feeling that they know. Oh yes, they know. Please also note that by the time you have likely read this message, the 7Z Corporation would have already installed a Chroma Pack terminal just outside of your home. The 7Z Corporation, covertly installing machines outside your home quickly and reliably. Hey B, do you remember New Year's Eve when we were looking for that party? While we were wandering around the city lost, I got my bearings and didn't tell you because I knew we were close to that coffee shop run by the tyrant, and since it was starting to rain, I thought it would be really romantic to stumble across the place again. I guess I found the courage, but the coffee shop went out of business and it was a taco place now. So we ate tacos in the rain, and it was just the best thing. You're on the roof of your old apartment hoping to see the fireworks. I was going to tell you something then, but that's when you told me about Africa. It sounded like an amazing trip. I was really happy you were doing what you love to do. Casey. Well, any more upgrades? I don't think we can. No, we can't. Playful Fox. We're Playful Fox. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there. I'm tired, as you probably can hear my voice. It's just, it's not that there's no personality to it. It's just kind of like, um, so yeah, I know not much people came. It was just me and Inky, but it's fine. It was lovely being able to pick up this game again for a bit. Um, so yeah. Um, have a wonderful day, my flowers. And see you next time, or eventually. 'Cause let's be honest, nothing's certain anymore.